Eunice and Gaius are brothers and sisters, they're siblings, and they've been together since childhood and love each other so much. Now, Eunice is about to enter the university. Gaius just completed his WAEC and awaiting results. So everyone is at home enjoying the vacation. Then one day, Charlie, who is your new neighbor, came to the door to introduce herself, and they got talking and became friends. Charlie and Eunice are super close. Then Eunice introduced her best friend as the neighbor to the brother, Gaius. Gaius was happy to see that his sister has a new friend aside him, meaning they are all growing up and finding their path. As time goes on, Shirley frequently visits, and sometimes Eunice is not around. So therefore, Shirley and Gaius became very close as well. Fast forward to few weeks in, Gaius found interested in dating Shirley. Shirley did not waste time and accepted his proposal. Now, Gaius and Shirley are officially dating. This means that Eunice will be left out. The frequent visits of Shirley became a problem, and Eunice could not stand it anymore. She started exhibiting traits of jealousy and enviness towards the brother and the girlfriend. One day, she could not stand it any longer and spewed a lot of vile things towards the brother and the girlfriend. Immediately, she said, Gaius, you are my brother, and we no longer talk, we no longer have our fun moment. And you, Shirley, since you came into this neighborhood, don't you have any other friend? Don't you have other siblings that you can talk to? Is it always in our house that you come to? Yes, I know you guys are dating, but you guys are not married. So why are you always in this house? What is the deal? Shirley said, okay, good, you know I'm dating your brother, but don't you think you're a bit too harsh towards your brother and I? You said, I'm not too harsh. This is my house. He's my brother. I can talk to him anyhow I like. You're not invited into our conversation. In fact, you need to leave the house. Immediately, Charlie could not stand the anger of Eunice, and Gaius didn't want Charlie to go. But it was escalating into fights, and immediately Charlie said, don't worry, I will talk later. Charlie left, and now Gaius and Eunice are fighting, sorting each other, calling each other names, and the mom from the room heard them when he came down and said, what exactly is going on? Now they both started explaining to their mom, and the mom was like, I don't want to hear it. You guys behave like you're strangers. You are siblings. If Shirley is the one that is going to cause you people to fight, then Gaius, you need to end that relationship. Gaius said, no, I'm not ending that relationship. She has been a very good girlfriend since she's the first girlfriend I'm having, and she's understand. I love her. In fact, I am not leaving Shirley at all. Immediately, Eunice said, Mom, you see what I'm talking about? He's still a child and he's behaving that way. Imagine when he grows up, he's going to abandon all of us. This is not the Gaius we need. I need to go and warn Shirley never to come to this house again. As he walked out, Gaius also walked out. The mom became confused and said, I don't know what is happening between my children. Their brothers, I've never seen them fight this much. What could be the problem? The two left. Fast forward to some days, Gaius and Shirley are taking a stroll, having conversation, and Eunice saw them from afar. Immediately approached them and said, Gaius, come with me, you need to do something with me. Gaius said, can't you see I'm with Shirley? You didn't even greet us or even greet your friend. Are you guys not friends anymore? Immediately Eunice said, I'm no friends. with snakes. How can she be my friend? I did a lot of big mistakes allowing her to come close to us. Now she's causing division. Mr. Gayo said, no, you are the one who is just misunderstanding. You can't believe that I have a girlfriend. I'm trying to have a life on my own. Why don't you also have a life on your own? Eunice could not believe what she was hearing from the brother, and she angrily walked out. One day, as she was in the kitchen trying to make something for herself and eat, Gaius and the mom were in the sitting room having conversation about life and relationship. Immediately, the conversation switched to Eunice, and the mom was like, Eunice has changed a lot. I don't know what is wrong with Eunice. Really hope and pray that she becomes the good girl that she is. Couple of years ago, in recent time, I don't know her anymore at all. And as for you, I know you're going to pass your WAEC and also write your JAM and enter the university. Alrighty, your sister is going to the university, so it will be left with you and I only. And I'll show you all the love and the care in the world to you. Gaio said, thank you, Mom. I really, really do appreciate it. I know you love me so much. The mom said, yeah, I love you so, so, so much. You are my only son. Now, all these words, Eunice was hearing them and she could not stand it. As she tried to walk out, the plate from her hand fell. We draw attention to the conversation. We draw attention to the mom and then the brother. They saw her and said, are you okay? She said, yeah, she's okay. She left. After some few months, Gaius and Shelley have been sneaking out and having their relationship and banter and everything without Eunice knowing, because they know when she gets to know what is going on, she's going to cause a big distraction to their relationship. As they continue to hide, one day the family was having dinner and all of a sudden Eunice collapsed and fainted. She was rushed to the hospital and immediately the doctors diagnosed her and said she has kidney failure. They could not believe it. That wait, she's too young to have kidney failure. What is the problem? Doctors explained everything and said, well, that's the current situation. If anybody can donate a kidney, that will save her, or else the cancer will spread to the other kidney and that will cause her life. At this point, the doctor also gave some prescription drugs and for them to sustain her for the meantime. The mom became devastated, didn't know what to do, was confused. After some weeks, she came back and said, why don't they take her own kidney? The doctor said, well, you are too old and she's too young, so we need a match, someone in her age range to be able to donate their healthy kidney for her. Or else this will be the last moment you have with your daughter. She could not believe it. As the doctor described the situation to the mom, Gaius was at the door, ears dropping. And then after everything, Gaius told the mom that I want to donate. The mom was confused. What do you mean? You're too young. The doctor said, well, he is not too young. I mean, he's 18, so that is suitable. If he's willing, you just have to sign some documents and then you prepare for the surgery. The mom didn't want to agree and said he's too young to donate kidney at this age. What happens when he becomes 30 or 40? No, she doesn't want to allow the son to donate the kidney. They went home 2 days exactly after. The mom was looking for Gaius. They didn't find him. Went to the hospital and asked the daughter to operate on him to donate the kidney to the sister. The mom came to the hospital only to be announced to her that the son came here with some documents showing that she and him have signed the document to proceed with the operation. So he has been given some drugs and he's in the theater. The mom didn't know what to do at this point, and operation had started. They could not stop. After some few hours, the operation was successful, and the kidney was given to the sister, saving the sister. 3 days, 4 days, and then luckily, Eunice woke up from her coma. She was healthy, she was okay. At this point, Gaius is still in his coma. He hasn't woke up yet. Then the doctor said he'll be fine. Days, weeks, he's still in coma. Then immediately the mom could not take it anymore and said, Eunice, you are the cause of this. I don't want to even blame you, but this is not the time. I'm just confused. I'm sorry. But in case you don't know, your brother saved you. Your brother gave you one of his kidneys. That is why you are alive today. All the hatred was for nothing. Immediately the daughter, Eunice, said, I was eavesdropping for some months ago, and I heard you telling Gaius that you love only him, and you want to do this for him when I go to school. You don't like me anymore. The mom said, no, you misheard everything. That was not a conversation. All I said was that he is my only son. That doesn't mean he's my only child. I love you equally as I love Gaius. You two are my only children. We are only three in this world. Us against the world. Why would I be favorable to one and not be favorable to you? After explaining everything, Eunice asked for forgiveness from the mom and started praying for their brother not to die through the coma, because it's been weeks and he's still in his coma. The doctor keeps saying he'll be fine, but he hasn't made any movement to show that he's alive. At this point, Eunice could not forgive herself, saying she is the cause of all of this. But then the doctor said, well, you're not the cause of that. Your kidney problem could not be controllable. His diagnosis haven't come out in there. Would have died even without anyone knowing. So it is not your fault. But just keep praying that your brother will be awake. They continue praying. Weeks, they calling doctor. Doctor said he's fine. They ended up calling pastor to pray. Everything was just not going on smoothly. Then one day, Eunice decided to have a heart-to-heart conversation with Gaius, and at this point she said, I am sorry, Gaius. I know I have to forgive myself for putting you through the stress. You saved my life. Thank you. You are my only brother. You can't die on us. You can't die on me. You don't want to leave me in this whole world. Mom has done everything in her power. In fact, you will be writing your jam very soon and going to school. Gaius, don't die on me. Another thing I want to tell you that you are free to do whatever you want. In fact, I'm also going to apologize to Shirley. I've done you two wrong. You two are young as I am, and you are trying to live your life. I should not have dictated anything for you. Gaius, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. As she continued to speak from her heart, then there was a movement on the leg, movement on the arm, and sadly, Gaius woke up. Immediately, tears of joy ran through her face, jumped on Gaius and said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Gaius could not speak. After some few days, Gaius could not stop and said, I heard everything you said when I was in coma. Seems as if you were talking to me directly, obviously, but I wasn't able to respond. I forgive you. You're my only sibling. You're my only sister. I don't know what went wrong, but you don't have to dwell in the past anymore. I forgive you, and I'm happy you are fine. Charlie came into the same place and said, I'm happy you both are back. I didn't want to be the cause of siblings fighting and not talking to each other. They both drew shyly closer and hugged each other tightly. Immediately, Eunice said, Charlie, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to lose my only brother. I thought I was losing him to you. Charlie said, no, I can't compete with you. He's your brother. I can't compete. So I'm happy you two are okay. Uni said yes, we are fine now. And also, I approve the relationship with my brother. All of them loved, forgive each other, and continue hugging. And the mom was saying to them, I'm happy all my children are back to loving each other again.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.